When I talk about PHP and ASP.NET, so one thing come into my mind, that is website development. Today in this video we will talk about PHP and ASP.NET. There has always been a conflict when it comes to choosing between ASP.NET and PHP for web development. Which one do you think is better? Before I begin discussing the difference between the two, let me tell you the difference that you need to bear in mind when thinking about which one is the one that will fit your needs. PHP is a programming language, whereas ASP.NET does not belong to the category of programming languages. C# or VB.NET are the languages usually used with ASP.NET. So what I am going to do is discuss my thought on benefits and features of both. As you know now that both PHP and ASP.NET are two different things. One of the amazing facts about PHP is that it has been installed across 244 million websites, and another exciting fact is that it is free of cost and is compiled with a number of frameworks which makes website development easy. I could not think a better example than WordPress and Facebook, as PHP has powered these. Now let us discuss what makes ASP.NET so popular. ASP.NET, being a web framework, is also a scripting tool developed by Microsoft to help developers to build web pages and applications for the web. When using ASP.NET, you are at the advantage of using any .NET programming language to code. Now let us examine what are the pros and cons of using ASP.NET and PHP. Before telling you the pros and cons of PHP and ASP.NET, let me share you some information. You are looking some terms, some words here. If you do not understand these words, so check the description and understand their meaning. So I want to tell that PHP programming is suitable for small business website, startups, independent software vendors, billing and invoicing website and CRMs. While on the other hand, ASP.NET programming is suitable for enterprise level website, ERP apps, intranet, enterprise level CRMs. If we talk about advantages and disadvantages, so my first point is cost. It is not a new fact that PHP is free of cost, and as you know, ASP.NET is a Microsoft product and hence comes with a written charges. What are the relative costs when using ASP.NET? Buying Windows is an expensive affair. Developers are aware of the fact that development using ASP.NET is possible only on Windows. It has been designed to work on Windows. It cannot be a problem to most developers if you are using operating systems such as Mac, Linux. You may use the Mono project to work with ASP.NET on your system, Windows hosting. If we turn back in time, it can be observed that when Windows is used for hosting, it takes much cost than hosting done using Linux. But now the situation is different. You can easily get hosting done using Windows, as the hosting cost expenses are more or less similar to compared to Linux web hosting. Performance. What is meant by performance? Capability of web application. It is usually determined by how well interaction between database, the script and server is taking place. Whenever you are planting a web application in PHP, it will take the LAMP form. And by LAMP we mean Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP. The LAMP stack ensure and enhance performance, which is all that you are looking for during the web development. MS SQL is the database that is used in combination with ASP.NET. The operating system and the file system that is used on the server profoundly impact the performance. The effect is that a Linux operating system and ext4 system offer higher input-output performance when compared to Windows and NTFS file system. Here we can conclude that PHP application that runs on Linux operating system has chances of performance better than ASP.NET when it is hosted on Windows operating system. Scalability. When it comes to scalability factor, we can find that both PHP and ASP.NET are highly scalable. It depends on how proficient the developer is using either of them. Some of the most heavily trafficked websites in the world like Facebook and Wikipedia are powered by PHP, and on the other hand, websites like Microsoft, Stack Overflow, etc. are built with using ASP.NET. Popularity. As per the data of April 2018, among the top of the million websites, PHP has 67% share and ASP.NET has 30% share, and the Ruby on Rails has 2% share. So most of the share is the PHP. Now PHP has its own disadvantages. It allows customization that causes bug and poor coding than ASP.NET. But the point number 2 is that error handling is traditionally considered poor as compared to other programming languages, so it takes more time in error handling. And point number 3 is you will find class naming collision as PHP is devoid of name spacing, which is a drawback. Now the disadvantage of ASP.NET. It is not easy to learn, harder to understand. Point number 2, smaller support community. Number 3, it operates only on Microsoft server. Number 4, it is expensive because of Microsoft license. Number 5, based on closed source technology. Now PHP or ASP.NET. So what is your choice and what is your answer? From my inferences, I could prefer PHP for a larger number of features that it offers, and also it is free of cost, unlike ASP.NET that will tear your pocket.
Be a web developer. Master yourself in PHP or ASP.NET. So you can learn from the book directly, and you can do this by downloading the book from the link in the description. I will provide my Udemy course that will help you to learn PHP and ASP.NET from a scratch, step by step, from a basic level to professional level. So this is very good for the starters who start PHP and ASP.NET now. So basically this course is for the starters because I will explain in detail in scratch, from the scratch. So please check the course in the link in the description. And if you want any help in project, so you can visit my website, you can contact me on Facebook page, and also you can follow my Insta account. Thanks for watching.